Hello and welcome to a new video on our channel. This is another BioFrost update, the one for March. Sorry it has been a while. My name is of course Folder. And yeah, let's get started. So there are a couple of things that I wanted to talk about today, including BioFrost invites, the zombie map Kronos, Dutch YouTube gathering, and yeah, how you can join, the emails, and a lot more. So while we be doing that, I will be walking around this map, which is the zombie map, and as you can see, yes, it is quite far in progress. I think it's almost done, so that's really cool. So let's just get started. If you've sent an email to BioFrost and you haven't gotten a reply after 2 weeks, we request you to send a new email. This is because of our servers. We can only see about 30 emails at a time at the moment, and everything before that gets lost. Now we have been trying to reply as fast as we can the past 2-3 weeks, so hopefully you've gotten a reply, but if you haven't, please send a new email and be sure to include all information, so all screenshots, etc, so that we can reply as fast as possible. Yes, with that being said, if you haven't sent an email yet and want to apply, please feel free to apply. If you do, please follow the application video which is on our channel, so that you follow the right format, because if you don't follow the format, it's really hard for us to reply, and we might even send an email. Please follow the format, so please do that. Now let's have a little bit to talk about the map. So this is the first zombie map, which is almost done, and the BioFrost invites, so that are people that we think might be able to join the team. We invite them to come work with us, and they work with us on this map. And yeah, if we like the way they build and we like the way they are on TeamSpeak and such, they get a real place in the team, and they can join on more of our projects. So if you want to join, send an email and you can help us out on these maps. Well, this is the first map, but we've also started to make ideas for second and even a third map, and probably will be making even more maps for this possible game mode, just because it's a really fun game mode to work on. So yes, as you can see, this map is pretty much done, at least the exterior. So let's go on to the second map. So here we have the second map, and as you can see, it's completely barren. It's a flat world, or it's a flat land, and it's basically just the planning, the wool paradise for the second map, which is going to be an industrial area with a nuclear reactor and such, and with these electricity things. Yeah, basically really fun, different map than the first one, so that you really have variation in gameplay, so that's very important for us as well. As you can see, there's not much to see at the moment, so we're gonna move on to the third map, because we're also working on that already. So let's go to the third one. So here we are, the third map, and as you can see, there's a little bit more done here. Also, it's a flat world yet, but it will get some hills and such. As you can see, it's also being planned out, so a lot of wool already. It already has some kind of border, which is good, as you can see. So basically this is going to be a medieval themed map, but still for the zombie game mode. So that's going to be like a mixture of zombie meets medieval, and I think that's quite fun to do. So I really am curious as what the builders are going to think for this, are going to make up for this, and so far it seems like a promising idea, so it's going to be really awesome. So the next thing that I want to talk about is the Dutch YouTube gathering, but for that we'll move on and we'll start in Kronos. So hello, we're back and welcome back in Kronos. Of course, we are still working on this map as well, but first let me talk about Dutch YouTube gathering. The Dutch YouTube gathering is a gathering for Dutch YouTubers, and seeing that BioFrost consists of Dutch YouTubers and other Dutch people, and we live in the Netherlands. We've decided to go there, and well, not everyone of BioFrost is going, but the majority is, and or at least a big number is, and of course the management team, so the 4 leaders, are all going. So if you want to meet us and ask us some questions, that might be your chance to kind of get to know us or ask us some questions about building or anything else you want to know. So if you're going, don't hesitate to ask us. We'll probably be recognizable by something BioFrosty, so the logo will be somewhere on us. And yeah, hopefully you can have a chat with us, because we would like that, just to have a chat with you guys about building. That would be great. So yeah, let's move on to things relating to Kronos. A while back we did a time-lapse, of course, of the Dwarven entrance, which was really well received. And my question is if you still want to see a behind the scenes of the time-lapse. And the behind the scenes will basically be about us answering questions that you have about the time-lapse. So how do you start to do a time-lapse? What is the planning for a time-lapse? How do you come up with the designs? How do you keep everything organized? And so forth and so forth. So that's basically something that I want to do still, and hopefully you want to see that. If you want to see that, please leave that down below. Also leave down some questions from the time-lapse that you had, and I will be sure to invite some people that did something on the time-lapse, so maybe the statue guys and such. Yeah, with that being said, I think it's wise to move on to the next topic. So yeah, let's have a final look at the gate and such. So if you have any questions, please send them. And the next topic will be, what have we done on Kronos? We're still working on Kronos in many areas, so we'll still see an update of that every week. And today in particular, I wanted to look at the witches, because that's a really cool place. If you want to see more of the witches, at the end of the video I will be linking to the person, the guy that is basically doing the most work on the witches here. So go check him out if you want to. But in the meantime, we're just going to check out the witches. And yes, if you can see, we're already here. Basically, there's been a lot of work done. On the right, you will be able to see where the witch tower is going to be. So that's the center of all evil in the swamp. It's going to be right over there. It's probably going to be really awesome. But on the left, of course, we had the castle, the ruin, and that's now almost done. I think the outside is 100% done, for now at least, and the inside is almost done. So let's just have a little look inside so that we can basically see what is all there. As you can see, it's ruined as it should be, but it still looks pretty good. A lot of mushrooms, but that fits into the theme as well, so it's pretty awesome. We have a lot of cool stuff in this place. But yeah, basically what I wanted to talk about also was just basically the application. So if you still want to apply for BioFrost, please follow the format that we kind of have on our site and is in the application video, because if you don't, it's really hard for us to reply. If you follow a different format, it will take longer for us to kind of review your email, and if your format really isn't anything like our format, we might even send an email of please use our format, because it's just a lot easier if everyone uses the same format for us, because we can really yeah, go through the emails a lot faster. And also sometimes we get emails that just don't have any of the information that we really need, like can I join? That's not really useful for us. So please, if you're gonna apply, please watch the application video, because that really tells you everything you need to know about applying, and it also tells you how to send the information that we want. So if you don't know how to send it, especially watch that video. Again, it will be at the end of the video, it will be linked so that you can see it. So that's something new that I wanted to try in this video. I wanted to kind of add a little feature in these videos that you can ask me questions, and I will, each episode I will kind of go through one of the questions. So make sure that it's a question that actually requires an in-depth answer. So maybe something with building, or something about the builders, or something about BioFrost in general. So please, if you have any questions, leave them down below. Short questions, I will just answer them in the comments, but otherwise you will be featured in the next video. And also we have something new at the end of the video. You will see a lot of different videos categorized in English or Dutch. So if you want to see any building videos of BioFrost members, please feel free to click them. It will link to their personal channels and personal videos of building. And I have one question about that. Do you also want me to include other videos there? So not only building videos, but maybe other games as well. So I can just have a list at the end, and you can click it if you want to, and if you don't want to, you just click away and press the like button below. So that's just the last question that I had. Hopefully you enjoyed the new update for March. Hopefully next month will be back in the first weekend again. This time I couldn't make it because of my holiday, but hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave that like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, really helps us out a lot. And of course, feel free to leave your comment down below, your questions, and I look forward to talk to you again next month, which will be April, so don't get fooled. Bye bye guys, hope you're well, keep on building.